Hey guys, what's up? I thought I could bring us all a little bit of, electoral content. I don't really have anything else much to do. I finished all my online homework because some people had to move. We're not going to talk about it. But anyway, I've got some more debates I'm editing. Probably try to post those over the next coming weeks. I've been thinking maybe I'll do one of these political predictions all the way up until the election, like maybe one at the beginning of the month, one at the end. I'll see where it takes me. I don't know. I'm not really too psyched about Biden as the Democrat candidate. I myself am not any way a Democrat or any way a Republican, but I'm just like, at least give me something fun to watch, right? But essentially, let's just get it started with safe Republican states: Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida. Wait, why did I say Florida? No. Well, back to the toss up. Safe: Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Utah, and Missouri, I will say, is also fairly safe at the moment. West Virginia, and I think that completes. Oh, and Alaska. Oop, almost forgot. Alaska. Who could forget glorious Alaska, right? With its 3 electoral votes. Very important. Who could forget it? Please don't flip blue out, Alaska. I love you, baby. Please don't. So for safe blue, we already know New York, California, Oregon, Washington. I've seen a lot of people saying Trump's gonna flip Oregon. He's not flipping Oregon or Washington. Let's be real. Let's be real. He's not flipping Oregon or Washington. The Western Seaboard gonna remain blue. I'm fairly confident on that. They've had more migration, demographic change in that time. And I think it's just going to more blue and blue. Now, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, and Trump has an electoral landslide of 500 something, and Biden wins the District of Columbia. I don't know, right? But most likely that's not happening. Okay. But when it comes to safe blue, Illinois, sorry, all these little eastern seaboard states, New Jersey, District of Columbia is going blue. Vermont, I've seen a lot of people saying Trump's flipping New Hampshire. All the polls still have Biden up, it looks like. When it comes to Maine, I think Trump will win, or is likely to win the 2nd district, just like he did in 2016. However, I've seen a lot of people saying he's flipping Maine. He's not flipping Maine. Come on, guys. He's not flipping Maine. Let's be real. Um, Now, we're kind of just left on more or less likely states. So I think North Carolina is definitely likely to go to Trump. I've seen a lot of people saying it's going blue. It's not going blue. Come on, guys. Stop being stupid. Alright. Ohio's likely Trump. There's still a lot of Democrat voters, or people that will vote Democrat there. So that's why I'm putting in likely. I don't think Ohio's a safe state. It can still flip blue easily. You could literally have a plethora of bad things happen that flips it blue. I think Arizona is going to be a likely state. Now, when we get to Democrat likelies, I think it's likely they win Virginia, likely they win Colorado, and quite frankly, likely when they win New Mexico. I think it's honestly safe they're going to win Nevada, seeing as how well Bernie did. If he endorses Biden, we'll see if he does or not, whenever he chooses to drop out, which, everyone's saying it's not over till it's over. Unless Biden legitimately drops dead, I don't think there's any way for Bernie to actually win the nominee at this point. He lost just way too many electoral votes. As Kyle Kalinske calls it, I think he says Bloody Tuesday or something, or Bloody Monday, I don't know. When like literally every establishment Democrat was like, all right, let's combine our powers to kill Bernie, right? Because Bernie was probably a good track, to win the nominee. My question is, why wouldn't they get behind someone better than Biden? Just anyone besides Biden. Like, I don't know, it's just bad to be behind Biden. But essentially, back to what I'm saying here, I think Minnesota's actually going to be safe blue as well. He's got Amy Klobuchar on his side. She does fairly well there. I think Texas is likely Republican. I could be wrong and Trump wins by 20 points, right? I don't think that's going to happen, seeing as how well Beto O'Rourke did in Texas back in 2016. Now you might say, he still lost. Yes, he did. I know. but he still did pretty well. So I don't think the Democrats are going to flip it this election. Now, 20 years from now, can they flip it? Probably, yeah. But are they going to flip it today? No. Or I guess in, what will that be, 7 months? About that. I think Florida is going to lean Trump this year or this season. Florida generally seems to kind of stick with whoever they voted, or whoever they voted. Florida at one point was generally a safe Republican, believe it or not. And Trump is actually doing pretty well amongst his voter base. He Trump's voter base is extremely energetic from what I've seen, and Biden's probably going to get eaten alive during these debates. Hawaii forgot to mark them safe blue. Now here's pretty much what makes or breaks Trump and what makes or breaks Biden, right? All Trump has to do is win Pennsylvania, and he's won the election, right? But I think Trump's going to win Iowa because his farmer approval rating is through the roof, right? Now, of course, those polls could be wrong, and Biden, flips everything, and blue wave, right? The chance of that happening, like I said, it's like Trump winning California. Not likely. Wisconsin, I think it's going to, actually go back in blue this election season. A lot of the poll data still shows strong Democrat support in Wisconsin. When it comes down, though, to Michigan and Pennsylvania, I believe these are the two main battleground states that either side has to win, right? Biden will win the election, I believe. No, he still loses the election if he gets Wisconsin, right? He has to win Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is the most single-handedly important state. Biden has to win Wisconsin and Michigan to win this election. Now he could try to flip as hard as he could Arizona. He could do like some kind of southern strategy. Doubt it's gonna work, but right now I'm gonna say Trump probably wins Pennsylvania. I think it's going to lean. We've seen a lot of new registry voters for Republicans in Pennsylvania. I believe when it comes to Michigan that you see, here's the confusing thing is because Michigan went red in 2016, generally goes blue, but seems to be polling under Biden. But I think with the incumbent advantage, I think Trump will hold Michigan. So I think it's going to be about a 292-48 landslide. Would that be considered a landslide? Kinda. A 290 electoral victory is not really a landslide, let's be real. I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, no, I didn't. But once again, I think Biden's going to lose. He has a lot of cognitive decline. I mean, he's going to get up on that debate stage, and most of the Democrats are pretty nice, and will give old man Joe his time to think, and let him do his thing, right? Like Bernie doesn't attack him on his mental health, and how he's doing. Oh, why is Iowa flip blue? They should be unlikely. 296 vote. But I think he's gonna get up there. He makes a single gaffe. Trump's just gonna pull out a shotgun and shoot him, right? Trump is let's be honest, Trump's a jackass and a douchebag, okay? He is a dick, okay? Especially when he wants to win a presidential election, right? So he's gonna do everything in his power to make fun of Biden, to belittle Biden, and if it comes at the cost of Biden's mental health and exposing Biden's mental decline, I guarantee you Trump's going to do it. So, honestly, I'd say the best way Biden can campaign is just not campaigning, honestly, or doing like online town halls, or maybe releasing just videos where they can edit it and make Biden look good. Because every time he seems to do one of these town halls, it's just Gaff City and all he does is make mistakes, right? So I would say just keep Joe Biden away from public eye as long as you possibly can. But I think it's going to be an interesting election. I think he'll probably, Trump will probably do slightly worse, as we see from my prediction here, than he did against Hillary. Maybe not. I could be wrong. I think there's still a good chance Trump wins Wisconsin. We'll see how the polls are looking, come March or come the end of April. We'll see what I'm gonna do for that. But I think overall, Trump's gonna win this election. Probably a light electoral slide, as we see. I don't think any big Democrat states are really going to be flipped. Like I said, I've seen a lot of people say New Hampshire flipped, Vermont flipped, fucking California's gonna be flipped, Washington's gonna flip, everyone's going red, we're all Republican. No, that's not gonna happen. Be kind of cool and interesting to see if that could ever happen, but it's seen all the demographic change in certain states. It's just like minority voters. I see a lot of people saying minorities like African Americans and Latinos, love Trump. Uh, they don't really turn out for big numbers for Trump. They do turn out fairly large numbers for Democrats, and that's what they believe in, right? So I think Trump will do fairly well this election. We'll see, you know. Stay tuned, I'll have some more videos coming this week. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends, family, and peace out, my dudes.